Welcome back to Chilly Days. Back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers to this channel, where we talk about my top stocks and we talk about crypto from time to time. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Well, today we'll talk about a few top stocks. The market's been down quite a bit this week. We did have a good jobs number, so keep your eye on my community tab. So this morning, as I mentioned, if you watch CNBC, you saw the jobs number up 303,000 jobs in March, topping expectation. So the market did digest some of that information, and it did rally a little bit today. So some of the top stocks today, again, AMD, artificial intelligence chip semiconductor, was up 2.97%, as well as NVIDIA, still up 1.68, Amazon up 3%, and SoFi Technologies up 1.23. Now, we do know SoFi has been down the last couple of weeks, seeing many things have changed in the market, but we are still waiting on small cap stocks to take off. Okay, so you're seeing SoFi drop, 1% a day, 5% a day. You see one day of gain of 1% here, and then you see another day of 3% loss. But just remember, we haven't seen movement in small cap stocks. So if you're loading the boat with SoFi and some other small cap stocks, you might be slightly surprised in the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months. If we get the rate cut, these small caps will start to move. Okay. And just to take a look at yesterday, we had Palantir was up, and we had SoFi up. And let's see, earlier in the week, this was, I think, Tuesday. Yeah, you saw SoFi. You see, SoFi took it, and Tesla's taking on the chin as well. Okay, so you got to be conscious of what stocks are moving, which stocks are resilient, like AMD and NVIDIA. And unless we get that rate cut, we're not going to see the small caps like SoFi move. All right. So we get that rate cut in the next month or so, the broader market could rally. All right. So I want to thank you there. And we'll go over to my Robinhood portfolio. Okay. So the Robinhood today did rally a little bit. Over here in the Robinhood portfolio, we're up nicely 1.32% for a gain of $38. That's roughly 1% of $3,000. It's a pretty good move there. Now let's look for the top stock here in this portfolio. We did have Amazon shares up slightly 2.89, as you saw on the other portfolio. And Block was up slightly 2.90. Meta or Facebook shares were up 3.32. And as we know, also Facebook is looking to get into AI as well. So don't sleep on Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, or otherwise known as Meta. This is a stock. If you'd have got into it last year where it crashed, you'd be up significantly. Okay, so we look at the 1-year chart on Facebook, it is up 146%. Okay, this is a stock that I gave up on, and basically I lost out quite a bit on it. So if we look at Facebook, my total return on Facebook is actually 112%. But I did not buy in when the stock went down. I should have bought in. I missed this one because I basically went by the news, and sometimes the news goes all in on a stock and says, hey, look how bad the stock is performing. In fact, let's go look at this. This was 2021, 2022. The stock craters here. November 2022, it hits rock bottom. This stock was only $90 per share. And in the last year, Mark Zuckerberg and Meta has found a way to make the company profitable, buy back shares, also in addition, create a dividend. Since then, since November 2022, The stock has skyrocketed up over 201%. Okay. So never count out Facebook again. I don't expect a huge pullback, but if it does happen, could be an opportunity. I'm really not that big on Facebook, but to miss out on a 201% move, pretty tough. Okay. So again, top stock of the day was Facebook, up 3.10 on the day. And next, we'll go over to the news. Okay, here we are on CNBC, and it shows you the Dow closes up 300 points higher on Friday's rebound. Again, this is going off the jobs report, over 300,000 jobs, higher than expected. Usually, over a month, we usually do 200,000, but we actually did 300,000 new jobs in the month of March. That was a good deal, showing that the economy is resilient. But do remember that tech jobs, some of the most high-paying jobs were cut, such as your Facebook, Google, Apple, all cut jobs, major in San Francisco, okay? So again, the Dow index was up 0.80%, almost 1%, which is good. The S&P 500, this is the top 500 companies in the S&P. That includes Tesla and Facebook, was up 1.11%, and NASDAQ shares were up to 1.24%. And even our small cap Russell 2000 index, which is just your collection of small cap stocks, even they were up on the day. Now, if we look at the news, talk about the 300 points rally, based off the jobs number. Says Elon Musk says Tesla will unveil its robo-taxi on August 8th. All right, it's good news there. Now another strategist says move over big tech, old economy, industrial names, energy names such as ConocoPhillips. Again, could rally energy stocks. If you want exposure to XLE, if you're looking at just a multifaceted fund, and Fed caution may be justified if the labor market starts to deteriorate. Okay, so we're looking at, we want the rate cut, but we did just see the jobs numbers, and the economy is resilient. 300,000 jobs in the month of March is excellent. So that means even as the Fed is keeping rates high, the market continues to move on. Okay, now I'm not going to say those are high quality jobs. 300,000 jobs are good jobs, but the quality of them may be suspect. Okay. So Fed cautions whether they're going to cut the rates or just do a pause. Also, we did notate there was in the Northeast a 4.8 earthquake. We saw in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York. As far north as New England. And CEO Calhoun of Boeing took a $5 million last year compensation package and was hit by the MAX crisis. Again, he will be replaced by the end of this year. Good luck to Boeing. See if they can turn that around. Also, United Airlines looking to lay off some pilots temporarily because those planes that were promised to them are not going to be delivered after the MAX crisis. So pilots are being laid off in the interim. And what else? What else we got here? Also some news. Disney had a great week. Again, the board was voted in. The current board was voted to stay in. And the billionaire investor Peltzer, he was not able to unseat anybody from the board. So millions of investors voted to keep the board as it is. Okay. So we had Peltzer come in and he wanted to shake things up, but he was not able to get anybody on his team voted in. Okay, so that's big news for Disney this week. What else going on here? It says Tesla scraps low-cost car plans amid fierce Chinese EV competition. Now, here's the catch with Chinese EV. They are able to produce an EV car for around 10 to 15,000. Right now, they're not able to get into the U.S. market without a $15,000 to $25,000 tariff. So even if they could deliver the cars directly to the United States, the cost of the cars would still be cost prohibitive, way higher than Tesla. But at this time, you see South Americans buying Chinese EV cars, and basically they're saying, hey, for the cheaper prices, for the $10,000 to $15,000 cheap price of a Chinese EV, they are looking to that more than a Tesla. Okay, so that's an issue. Let's see if Tesla can get the robo-taxi going and stuff like that. So that's the update on the news here on CNBC. Check out it for news and updates. Again, the jobs report number came out for March, over 300,000. Now let's take a look at my Schwab portfolio. Okay, today my top stock in the Schwab portfolio was basically NVIDIA. NVIDIA shares up 2.49 for a gain of $84. Advanced Market Devices came in second, up 2.85. Microsoft shares gain 1.82%, and Amazon shares up 2.89. And SoFi shares up 1.09%. Okay, this being one of my biggest positions, I'm still dollar cost averaging. I'll hold over 400 shares. I may add some more this week, but as of right now, none at the moment. What else we got? Okay, so NVIDIA holding up at 2.49. Again, a lot of the small caps are not in action, okay? But they may open soon if we do get a rate cut, interest rate cut, okay? Some losers today. Tesla, again, down slightly today. Again, down on the day, $298. Cleveland Cliffs, the steel stock is down 0.49. And Kent World Holdings down 0.66%. And these are stocks that I don't really hold a high position in. I used to hold a bigger position in Cleveland Cliffs, still up $37. A lot of these I've sold out on. As you see, these are just dividend gains. This 0.14, 0.20, 0.85, Ryzen, all these. Not a big position, but the Tesla, this year I've lost a little over $5,000. Let's hope that Elon Musk can change it. Right now, Tesla is being counted as an automotive company, but if they can get the self-driving going and the robo-taxi, and possibly, this is looking farther out, the Optimus robot, if they can get that going, then these share prices can bounce back. This 171, I believe, can get back to the 200s, okay? So we're hoping that Elon can, basically, I think earnings calls at the end of the month, end of April. So we're looking to see if Elon has any new tricks up his sleeve to get the stock back into the 200s. All right, so those are some opportunities there. Tesla, Cleveland Cliffs, and possibly American Tower. If you're into cell phone towers, those are good stocks there. Again, does pay a dividend. And again, the top stock of the day was NVIDIA, up 2.49%. And that's about it. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Good night.